On today's episode, information, more information, and strip number 4 of my Scrappy blanket. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to or back to Miss Craftsalot's Lair. I am Barbie, your resident multi-crafter. On this channel, I mainly do crochet, knitting, and sewing. If that is something that you are interested in, please consider subscribing. I am trying to hit 500 subscribers by my birthday, which is the first part of March. So, yes. I am re-recording this part of the video because for some reason my mic didn't want to work right. So, yeah, it's kind of crackly when you're getting kind of later into the video more. I'm trying to minimize my talking in that part of the video, so I hope it doesn't bother you too much. If it does, I'm sorry. It is... I can't even explain why. But I'm working on it. As you can tell, right now my mic is clear, so that means I have figured out what was going on with it. So I hope that does not cause you to lose faith in me. But here is the video. My t-shirt's wrinkled. We're just going to look past that. Anyway, so last night I tried to film. Apparently that didn't work out very well because now I'm in different clothes and it's the next morning. Anyway, so the information that I wanted to give to you before I start getting into this, there's two parts of information actually. So I wanted to go over real fast that I don't speak very much about my illnesses or my health here on the channel. It's a crafting channel. It's not a health channel. But today, so I have ADHD, I have CPTSD, I have fibromyalgia, and I get migraines. Yay. Generally for the CPTSD, I've been doing really well, and I'm able to avoid what triggers I haven't worked through. However, for the for some, I can't like avoid it. So one of my triggers for CPTSD is going to the dentist. Now last week I generally go in and have my cleaning and get whatever work I need done same day, like the same time. I don't even leave the seat, they just get it done, to kind of calm some stresses from it. This time I was not able to do that, so I actually have to go back a few days later today and get work done. Not good with needles, especially the ones that go into your gums. I don't really like the dentist. It's not even don't like the dentist. I want to sit in the chair and run. I've gotten better. Like I said, I can go in there, I can get a cleaning, and I can get work done same day. Now, later days, it's like, I'm worrying about it for like that length of time, days, or sometimes possibly up to like a week, week and a half. So, at least today is just I had to worry about it over the weekend, and I get to go in. However, with that, CPTSD stressors and triggers also can trigger my fibromyalgia, and put me into a flare. That being said, if this video turns into either a silent film or a voiceover, that is why. So we'll leave it at, well, that's the little gist, the little like information tidbit that I have for that. The next point of business is that I don't think I actually went into exactly how I am doing this blanket. Every time that I'm on here, I mention that I'm using my G boy hook, the ergonomic version. I'm also went into the fact that this is using moss stitch. The first color has 9 rows. I do the chain and then I do the first row and then I start counting the rows for that first color. All colors in between get this beautiful cream color, which actually, in another thing too, is I got new cameras. So this is actually showing up in its true color. I am so excited. There are 20 colors here on my cutting table, my beautiful dice, in my yarn bowl, because that is the best way to do this. So I have my dice. Now I have the D20, a D10, and a D4. I was using D20, D10, D8, D4, but that just became a little too like crazy. So I figured, yeah. The reason why I'm not doing a straight 20 the entire way through is because I don't want to roll a bunch of times for numbers that aren't being filled, so or that have already been used, because the colors are not getting reused. They're getting used once and coming out and going into their respective piles for their um, next strip. I'm trying to keep colors from ending up doubling up next to each other. Fresh 20 for row 1, strip 1, fresh 20 for strip 2. Then I did row 1 odd and fresh 10 for strip 3. This is strip 4, so strip 4 is row 2 even and then fresh 10. And then for row 5, it is going to be row 1 even and row 2 odd. So then that way I've got them spaced out. Row 6 is going to be the fresh 10 from both 3 and 4. And I have yet to figure out what's happening with the other 4 rows. So this is row 4, but I have kind of filled you in on everything. So if you have not seen the other 3, do not worry, because that was all the information except for maybe seeing me actually working the strips and how the strips turned out. There's those other 3 are yeah. Oh, one more piece. I do have to figure out which color tan, because each strip is getting a line of 3 rows of tan. There's 3 different tans that I am using to separate the rows from each other. I did realize when I was setting it up that I think I may have made a goof on tails on one of the strips. So we're probably gonna have to fix that when I get to it, but that's gonna be when I get to it. So ways down the down the road. Like I said, this is strip 4 of 10 strips. So yeah. Without any further ado, let's get to rolling because I need to get to stitching. Uh, Save this brain of mine. So yeah. And for the moss stitch, I start off by chaining 20, single crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. Then the repeat is chain 1, skip 1, single crochet across that row. Then when you finish that row, chain 2 and then work back across. So you're going to be single crocheting in each of the chain 1 spaces from the previous row. Repeat that till you have 8 rows of moss stitch, and then I switch over to the cream. If you are interested in a tutorial on how to do moss stitch, just comment below. I have started a shorts and tutorial channel, so I will add that to that if that is something that y'all want. Time for another roll. 5, 18. Four. All right, now we're on to next roll. 7. Got that done. Next roll. 6. Next roll. 2. Next roll. 18. Just did that one. 12. Already used. 1. Next roll, we're using 10 for the first time, or the D10, sorry, D10 for the first time. 10. Okay, so to make this a little bit clearer, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10. 9. Four. Three. 2. Now we are down to the last roll for the D10, and then we're moving on to the D4. 6. 2. fun. I have 2 colors left, D4. So I am going to roll this. If it's even, it will be the multicolored yarn. If it is odd, it will be the green yarn. I am going to grab both and bring them over here after I roll this number. I also have to figure out the tan. And we're starting off with the even color. So we got all of the colors done. I did not do that last strip of cream on any of the rows because I'm going to do one chase around all in the same color for the entire blanket. Now though, I do need to chase down the side using this tan. I figured out it is this one. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one down the side of this. 3 rows of just straight up single crochet, 1 stitch into the side of each row down, and I'll be back. And your re-recorded bit here for you. Obviously got strip 4 done, and this is how it is looking. I am so happy with how this one, I think this one actually turned out better than the other 3. So yes, if you have not seen the other 3 strips, really not necessary. I think I covered most of the information here in this video, but if you do want to go back, I would greatly appreciate it. Links are going to be here at the end of this video to get you to the first installment of it. I've gotten a little bit faster and a little less chatty, so in this particular go around, I believe, but I kind of try to keep them under a half an hour for this particular project. Yeah, I hope that you liked this, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would love to have you here following my crafty journey, and until next time, bye!